Hello, everybody. It's Kathleen from Crafting Time. It's time to craft, guys. Are you ready for our dragonfly? This is going to be kind of fun. That works. Um, all right. So I'm just going to move a few things. Now you're going to need a few items to get this. Now, this is what I like to use. If you have a different kind of whisk that you like to use, this comes in a set of 3. I put one apart already. And this is a whisk, guys. And you get 3 in a package. There's 3 different sizes. Okay, this is the middle one. So I'm using the middle one for right now. And I kind of went ahead and started, but I didn't. I just pulled it apart. Is what I did. All right. We're going to also get down there. Do a few things. We're going to possibly talk. I'm going to set this aside as well. I'm going to do a little talkatouring. Now, I'm not sure if this is actually, I'm hoping. Okay, that's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to hope it goes on my fabric as much as I want it to. And I'm going to use really bright colors. This is my dragonfly from Chalk Couture. And I'm going to use some Chalk Couture, my bright colors, on a piece of netting. What's going on here? Just a sec. Having all sorts of problems all by myself. Did you notice? There you go. Hold on. Totally in the wrong spots. It's just technology, guys. That's all it is. Okay. All right. So I am going to cut off a piece of my netting. Now, I'm not going to need a whole lot. Um, you are going to need a whisk, and I'm just going to kind of see how much I'm going to need. Probably just that square or so, or whatever this is. I'm just going to cut it right across. Sure I am. All right, set that over there. All right, I'm going to set this down here and just take it down a little bit farther so you can see. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to use my dragonfly all over this. I'm going to start here. I think I'm just kind of like doing the wings and then maybe turning it a little bit. I don't know if it will actually go right on here because this is a mesh. See, it's mesh. But maybe by using dark colors, I'll get some dragonfly on it. So, let's see, I want my darkest color. I think I'll use this purple, this berry, berry. And let's see what it does. It might not do absolutely nothing. Um, I'm out of the normal fabric I like to use for my dragonflies, so I'm hoping this will at least show something. Okay, so let's give it a try. Say hello if you're here. I'm going to start with the body. Now, like I said, it might not even show on this fabric. It's not my normal normal fabric. It's going to show underneath perfectly because that's where it goes. So let's see what it does. I'm scraping off anything that's really over excess. Very faint. So we're going to just keep going. You know, it's going to show some. Now I'm going to take some of that off because, you know, this is only a piece of plastic. See, I'm saving it, guys. And I'm going to wipe that off. Just let me show you. I hope you can see it there. Maybe if I put this behind it, you can see how light it is. So we're going to do another one. We're just going to keep going here. I'm going to have them kind of overlap the wings a little bit. And again, we're going to just scrape it right back off. Get it on there. The side. Lift it up. Put it over there. Now I'm going to just scrape this right off. I'm going to use some other colors too. That's what's going to make our wings. And I'm just using a, it's a bead thing, guys. So I got a couple, maybe do a third one over here. I'm not sure how far I have to go, but we're going to just keep going here. Just going to let it dry while we get the rest of it ready. Again, I'm just pushing it right through that screen. It does seem to be working. I mean, it's just a color. I got 3 of them. Just going to set it there. I'm going to scrape this off. Then I'm going to do like a pinkish. What is that? Sherbet, I think it's called. To give it some color. Now, you don't have to do this part of it. This is just me trying something different. I think this is sherbet. Yes, raspberry sherbet. Don't forget to say hello, friends. I like it when we communicate. Now I'm going to wash this off real quick. Simple spray and wipe. Excuse me. Simple basic wipe. I'm just getting most of it off. my little cleanser. Putting a little water on it so it doesn't really screech. Okay, now I'm just going to flip that over. And I'm just going to wipe that off. So the pink can go in. I'm sure that's pretty well dry. All right. The sherbet, not the pink. Sorry. Did it again. Okay, this time I'm going to go the other direction. Kind of like go in between. My little, I don't lose my stuff, I'll be fine. Wiping that off. Now I'm just going to do my sherbet color. Oh my goodness, this is getting so low. It's one of my favorite guys. It's the color of my car. Let's see where we want this. I'm using this basically for the wings, guys. Let's see if we got any color off that. Not too bad. I should have just cleaned that off with my wipe, but didn't think. Making a mess. Okay, now I'm going to add another pink right, excuse me, right here. Probably not right on top of each other, but by each other. Now these are going to become our wings, so I wanted it to have some color on it. Now, if you don't have a dragonfly caricature, maybe you could just paint one on whatever surface you're going to use for your wings. I happen to have it. I love my chocolate fur. I don't will be a member for a long time. I just haven't got anything new yet. I have a lot of Christmas. Okay, so let's take a look here. We're not going to need a whole lot. There you go. See, now isn't that kind of nice? It has some pattern on it. It's not going to be bright, but it's going to be just fine. So we're just going to let that sit there and dry. We're going to clean this off. Sorry, I got the hiccups. And then we'll get started with the other part while that dries. Because we got to make the body and the head before we put the leaves on. Or the wings on. Sorry, not the leaves. Goodness, I'm really messing. All right. Oh, I did wash that off. One more wipe off, guys. Sorry. Just going to do a quick wipe on this and get the majority off. Should have scraped it. I didn't. I'm bad. Pick it up, wipe it off my surface, flip it over. I'm just going to do a quick wipe for right now. Now I'm going to take the wet part here. I'm going to spray the other side actually. Just clean it off a little better. That way I know my stuff will be clean when I go back and reuse it. Who knows, I might have to do it a second time. All right, got that off. Very good. Okay, just set this on here for right now. It's fairly clean. This has gone through many, many t-shirts. I'll just set that there. Let me just wipe this off. Put this back. That was a last minute thought, guys. So please forgive me if it bothered you. Okay, now we got our material. This will dry, and that's going to become part of our wings. I'm hoping that's about right. May have to add some more. We'll see. So now you have your item here. Now what I suggest is that you take these, and I split it here. I used my wire cutter. You're going to need a wire cutter, maybe a flat nose to straighten these out just a bit. You're going to be bending them again, but probably the other direction. So you're going to bend those up further straight up, almost straight. Then I think we can get 2 lines in here. Let's see. This would be a tricky. I usually have bigger beads. That won't work. Oh, darn. That's okay. You're going to want these to be a little bit close in this part here. So you can use your pipe cleaner and twist it. Now this is a small one. I should have grabbed a big one. And since my item did not want to force those closed a little bit, I'm going to add a little bit more on there. Hold on, let me grab a few more purples. I'm out of purple, so we'll use these instead. Darn, I was hoping to make a purple one. We can leave that purple actually right on there. We're just going to build it up about that high, and that's going to become its body. We can leave a little of that purple there. And then just pull this tight. Build it kind of fat. For making the 3 parts of the body. Now, personally, I like my bottom to be longer, but it's a short one, so we're going to just go with that. I'm just thickening that middle spot up here. I'm leaving that purple there. Wrapping this around. Okay. Now, setting these aside. Might want to do your antennas, right? Going to need a little ball, but I only have one size fits all today, so I'm doing this big so you can see it. Okay. I couldn't find any small styrofoam, but that's all right. Now I'm going to separate these just a bit, not too much. And I'm going to take my styrofoam, put them kind of close, like a thumb apart. And I'm going to push it right down to here. Do you see that? I made that kind of big, but that's okay. Now you're going to form your antennas. You're going to need your flat nose. Now I like to bend them outward, the opposite direction of what they were. Kind of like that. Maybe a little neater than that, but just something like that. Now you're going to need your small little balls to put on the ends. I didn't grab those. They're right there. I put everything away last night. I really wasn't thinking. Like I said, this is a very simple little thing to create and have fun with. Now, let's see. You're not going to need a very large ball. I like to put a ball at the end just because of the, I'm going to use some glue, I think. Let's try to get the same size. Not the um, biggest ball. It's probably like the medium ball. I'm going to plug in our hot glue because we're going to do that next using our hot glue. All right. So these are going to go on the ends so I don't have to worry about kids poking themselves. Big kids too, if you know what I mean. So I got those little antennas there. Now I will glue those on, but I like to wrap those. So we're going to just pop those off. We know they fit, and we know it's going to work. But there's one thing that's really cool about a dragonfly, guys. It's their face. It's their head. You got your antennas, right? We're going to make his eyes. You're going to need some paint. Now you have to decide what colors you want to use, of course. I am going to use some little bit of red. I don't want a white head for sure. Oh, come on. Okay. I might need a little more. It's kind of a big ball. I'm right at the end of my bottle. There we go. Sorry about that noise. Not a pleasant noise. And let's see. Um, could use some green. Black is kind of cool too, though. I kind of like red and black. Do red and black. Tiny little wedge made it where I couldn't even get it out. That's crazy. All right. Now, just take any kind of brush that you can maybe daub with or whatever. And I am going to daub the side of the eye. Like in a round circle. They got those 3D eyes, guys. Now I'll show you how I do that. You want it as dark as you can get it. So I do like that. I'll do this side over here. And I'm not worried about if it's straight or whatever, because we're going to be covering it in just a moment. Just kind of follow the line that you made over on the other side. Really fun project to make, guys. Dragonflies bring in belief. Do you know that? It's supposed to help you believe. Believe in yourself, your inner self, guys. Dragonflies are just so unique. I cover that wire up here, a little bit around that wire. And I'm just going to go with my red, and I'm going to do for sure the front with the red. You can use green, purple, yellow, gold. I had a little black in this, so it turned brown. Let me get a different brush. That can be the back. Patting it in, getting it into the styrofoam, and then we'll dry that. Oh, you see what I just did? It's not going to really matter, but I dumped it in my black. At the top, I want that to be as red as I can get it. If I quit dipping it in my black, maybe it will turn red. Maybe. So now I have a red and black face, right? We're going to dry that. It's already dry. Sweet. I'll dry the ball. It's looking cool already, guys. This is how I make my dragonflies. You can make it any way you want. I like big heads. I like longer bodies, but I don't have a long body right now, so I have nothing to make a longer body. I don't have no big fat straws that would fit this. And this is enamel gloss paint, if anybody wants to know. Hello, Patricia. Hello, Eleanor. Thank you for coming. I'm doing real well. How are you guys? Do anything fun today? Okay. Now we got the hot glue on. I'm pushing this kind of down. And as you see, I have a spot right here. We're going to put some glue there and we're going to push that ball down. And it's not dry yet. I'm pushing glue there. Pushing glue back through the other hole. And I'm pushing it down. And closing that up. Take my finger and just kind of wipe off that glue. Oh, I didn't want globs. Super cute. Those little extras. Top of my nail. That hurt. All right. Got that? That's so far so simple, right? Nothing hard about it so far. I don't like things to be continuously hard. But now you want to think of your wings. You're going to have to kind of flip and turn them. You can certainly leave them the way they are. That's fine. But they actually have a formation. And the top is kind of round. And this comes kind of like, see how I vented it? Goes over, down, and then it comes up a little bit and then goes back in. This one goes down this way and does kind of like the opposite. So you have, you see, this one goes down, this one goes up, so it curves down, curves up. But this part here bends in a bit, and this one bends out. What do I have to show you? Just a minute. That should help a little bit. Just put a few more things on my table here. So as you can see, it bends this way and goes up, and this is a curve. This curves down and bends up and then comes down. I'll give you a closer look. All right, so now we're going to do the same thing on this one. We're going to just bend just a tad more. And this one we're going to push that out. And then don't want to bend. My egg don't want to have a big bend on it, just a nice kind of top. A little too short there. Now this is when you want to like twist and turn it to make it, you know, as straight as you can get it. That's kind of hard for people. It took me a while to learn to balance. But something like that. All right, now we're going to, um, we're done with this. Now you can go ahead and you can paint this if you wanted, or you could add um, beads on it. Either way, it will look beautiful. I'm just going to do the paint since I have the paint out. The beads look really cute on it. Very cute, actually. I've got my beads out right now, so I did them red and black. And then these cute little balls. Find your hole that you made. Okay, I lost the hole. There it is. Add glue to it. Right where the glue is where you're going to stick it. Oh, darn, wait a minute. We forgot one extra step. Wait a second. Oh, I'm so thankful that didn't stick. Do you see this ball? This is bubble wrap. I love bubble wrap, guys. Find a spot. Now all my paint's going to come off because I didn't do this. Put it down. That's why you want to use bright, bright colors. Now I'm going to cut the sides here. So you're going to like make it like into a triangle. Do you see the triangle? We're going to cut this. And we're going to glue it right down like a lollipop and cut that off. Okay? So we're going to put some hot glue there. Glue down your edge. Now cut that piece off. Like so. See? They have that really fancy face. Now you're going to glue again in that same area and cut that extra off. I knew I was forgetting something. And I do so many of them. And then you're going to cut that off. Don't touch your finger. So it's nice in there. Now you're going to do the same thing over onto the other side. Have this very well centered. Kind of find out where your ends meet. And you're going to slice that just about to my scissors is not very tight. Okay, this side is going to zip it up a little bit. There we go. Find out where your edge is that it's going to go. And then fold down your side. And then cut off that excess. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. I actually have some glue already there. They're popping. And then you're going to cut this piece off once it's glued on. See, that gives you your fatter body, gives that a fun little look. You're going to do a little extra gluing in anything that sticks up. Now you take your pipe cleaner, you make it like a lollipop. Give it a twist. And now wrap that around. I should have did it a little bit different colors, but I didn't. Should have made the face bright. I should have went with the red and the green instead of the black, but I didn't. I'm going to add another green just to cover up all this area. You just twist it as tight as you can get it because you want that body to look nice. You're just hiding that bag. That gives you your middle part of that body. It's stuck. Only so much room there. See how that cute little face is going to be now? And then you can glue that in or just leave it the way it is. I have another color. I wanted this to be bright, but it's getting so dark. What color do I got? Almost out of all pipe cleaners. Let's add some gold. That will help it have some color. This is so cheap. This one hardly has anything on it. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? All right. So I like to do the bottom part. Like I said, I usually like it really bright, but we're going to do two. We're just going to twist the ends here. I kind of like to wrap it around the wing just a bit. And just wrap it like a striped candy cane. We'll have gold and a little bit of green and try to keep the same pattern because that's what makes it look so cool. And I had enough to go all the way down to the bottom. White, of course. I'm just going to add some hot glue here. Remember now, metal gets hot. And I think the bottom, we'll just wrap that with gold. We could do that. Green, we got plenty. Gold first. All right. I'm going to go right over this big fat round circle. Some people like to squeeze that together. I don't know if these will. I can. See, I'm not good at that. We'll just leave it fat. It's fine. It will be just fine. When you get right down to the very bottom, you're going to take the one that's on the outs, on the edge, pull that through, put these together, and I just like to twang them. Gives you that little extra look, kind of a stinger. You can make it thicker by adding um, again, you want to go through that wire where it stays. Now they don't have a stinger, guys. It's not a stinger back there, not that I'm aware of. And I just come back down once I get to the top, and I just come back down, just to give it a little thicker look. And then peggle in a little hot glue. Voila. All right, done with all that. Now we're going to put the wings to make them beautiful. We'll put the balls on last in case I bump them. Look how cute that is. You can add eyeballs here if you want. Find out which side looks the best for you. I think this side looks the best. Now, I just add eyeballs for the fun of it. On my little, the gigantics. But I use dark eyeballs, just for fun. Like maybe dark. Well, that's a goofy looking green one. Trying to get something that matches, guys. Just a second. I don't really care what color it is, as long as it matches. Best way. Nothing matches your rose. I don't want black and white. That I save that for other stuff. Orange would be kind of cool. I have another orange. Pink. Orange it is. I take the first match, then I don't have to guess. snaggle those right back in. And those are, I think, about a 1/4 inch size. They're not the smallest. Dropped one on the floor, but it can stay there. Did it in a little while. All right. Because, I'm going to be like hanging this on the wall, or, you guys might want it. You might want to hang it on the wall. So you want color on it. And I'm just going to glue those on, even though their eyes are actually on the inside. For decoration, I like to do them on the outside with color. I'll show you what I mean. Just give it a little bit of color up there. Now, it doesn't have to. You can put those underneath and have them show through. That works as well. All right, let's do our wings. Get this back into shape. Our wings are already bent, so we can just hot glue our lace on. I think I'll do the upper part um, with the decoration of them, and then the bottom part can be white. That should work. So let's just cut it in half. So it's easier to work with. Go again. Can't see a darn thing on this stuff. Do my scissors out. I'll be fine. All right. Now what I like to do, friends, is glue it completely on. You could get a little angle that. Same with this one. We'll aim for the top. We'll put those towards the top. I like to use my tile glue. That's usually what I use. And then I come back with hot glue. Just grab any old kind of yucky brush you don't like. And this is tile bond glue. So right around my rim. And I do both of them. Try not to get it to drip. One set at a time. As you see, I got it on there. It's not sticking yet. It's going to take a little bit. But I'm going to come back with my hot glue. And go right over it. The same. And it's kind of hard to do it. This is the hardest. Because it likes to melt on your basically just tracing my outline. And then you're going to go back and you're going to trim it as close to that line as you can. And I try to put a little extra just around the rim of hot glue to make it easier to trim. Now this side is already balanced here, so I can just go in here. Now my dragonflies that I put on the wings really doesn't really seem to show, so I'll have to figure out something. That was a trial. You want to pull it kind of tight. You see how I did that? Now I can go back here and I can trim real close. Nice and close I got. Do small little cuts around your curve so you don't lose your curve. Extra bump there. Normally I don't use a head that's this big, but it's kind of cute. See how cute that looks? You can kind of see some of the blue and red. Not a lot of it. Again, now I'm going to do the same side. It turned a little bit. Again, I'm going to use the glue first to kind of give it a little extra grip. Because you know hot glue, once it gets in the sun, it likes to melt. So this little tile bond, I have a little extra luck with. Not always the perfect luck, but some luck. I just go right over that wire. Making sure I can see it. If I can't see it, that means I wiped it off. That's just a clue. I'm going to take this other one, try to do the same kind of thing, get my top to have at least a little blue and red, like so. And then I come back with my hot glue and follow my pattern right up that glue and melt them together. Can't draw a straight line tonight. Gracious me. And make sure you get it right to the rim of that. And of course, you have to run out of hot glue just when you need it. An inch to go. All right, let it cool for just a second. Cute little dragonfly. And my things did not match up, so my effort for that was a little weak. Have to add a little hot glue there. Just a spot. Sorry, I'm concentrating a little bit. Say hello, guys. Sprinkle me out. It really helps us grow. That's how we make friendships, guys. This little dragonfly believes in friendships. So appreciated. Tomorrow night, guys, we're having a sale, by the way. I hope you all can come and buy some of my crafts. I gotta glue this one part down. See, I missed that little bit of glue there. Smart. Now, I personally like this. It might not be for everybody, but it's super cute. I think he needs a little bit more decoration on him just for sparkle. Um, so I am going to add some beads to go around his wings, and that helps take away um, the glue look. You know what I'm saying? You can leave it rough looking, but I just think this just helps give it some bling around its wing. You certainly can change colors. Don't have to have the same colors. Always change colors. Use this side here because that's what happened on that side. I saw one the other day that someone created. Not quite like what I did tonight. But they used all of these ticky tack sticker blings. It was kind of cool looking, actually. I don't know how she did it. I didn't have that kind of luck. I did try making one earlier of all bling, but that didn't work for me. So the top is going to be into the purple. Excuse me. On the bottom, maybe I'll use some gold or maybe a silver. See what I got. can do both sides if you want, but tonight I'm just doing the outside here, the one side. And that little bit of glue that's underneath should attach. Wow, I did that perfect. It just adds that little extra whimsical green bling. Gives it color. Maybe let's see. I have one open. I don't have a gold, but I have blue. Blue has nothing to do with this. I look one more time. Oh, here it is. Since we did gold on the bottom, we'll do just some gold. I wish this came in more colors than what I have, but my area never seems to have um, all the colors. I use a lot of this. This is just quick, easy stuff to use. Remember, I still have that Tile Bond glue and it's still a little wet. The hot glue only holds it in place. The Tile Bond seals it. I think this is super cute. So it takes about 1.5 to go around the medium size um, sticker. Or whisk, sorry. Slippery. Very nice. One more. And then we'll add the antennas. Now maybe those should be gold or purple. I took out blue, but yeah, I think I have a purple in there. That would be, I know I have gold. Gold would look better than blue. Longer. I have extra. See how much cuter that looks with just a little bit of bling. It's so much better. Keep it out of the red paint, it would be even better. Do I have purple in here? Oh, I got pink. That's kind of purple. I have two the same. Not the same. There you go. We'll put some pink up. Some hot glue on your tips. Since we didn't pre-poke them. Now look how cute that is. Now some people like to pull these and have it come out from the side, but then I have nothing to really hold the ball on. So I do it like this. It's cute. Different. You can cut it back to be down here where you have the short ones. You can leave them big and long. Make it your own style. And then just add a little hanger on the back. You, if you do use a ball, remember you have to at least allow outward. Got a piece of glue on there. Goodness sakes. So you're going to have to allow it to come out um, from that position. And I just go between the two wings, like so. Kind of even them up and make an X. Wrap one around, go around the other, pull them together, give it a twist, and them down. Snaggle in a little hot glue on that, not a lot, just a little. Then I pinch this part by the body and I give it a twist. And I cut these off. And now this can hang easily up on the wall. There you go. Super cute little dragonfly. Now he's not a perfect dragonfly, guys. These should have been more like small little biting antennas. I gave him big antennas. That's just for fun. Gives it a little personality. Now you could add a little mouse if you want to. I just kind of don't. You could take a small little bead, cut the tip off of it, cut it one more time. So you get a little smiley face. A bit of glue is all you need. Like I said, it's just for fun. Just a fun little cute item. Well, I hope you like my idea. You can certainly make it your own way. Gotta get the cap on this. This stuff dries out fast. But there's a lot of ways you can make it. Like I said, you can make this and have it come out here and put just a tiny bead down here. I like to have the cute little face. I like the antennas just to bug those know-it-all people. You know, have some fun. Have some fun. So this is what he looks like close up. And his pretty wings, gold and purple. And then his back looks like so. Be cute out on the fence. And like I said, this talkative didn't show up very brightly. I can see it, but it's not the best. But he's gonna go up here on my wall somewhere. I gotta start moving stuff. We're gonna have a sale tomorrow. All the stuff back here is for sale. Even my little dragonfly if somebody wants it. Anyway, I hope you had fun. Hope you like it. And we'll see you all tomorrow. This is an inexpensive little craft to make. It just takes a little time because of all the arranging your wings. And I tell you, the hardest part of it all, of this whole craft, is getting this metal piece out. That is so hard. If you have a person, thank you for those hearts, guys. If you have a person that's nice and strong and can snip those out, you got to use your little snippers and you just go in and you start, I usually have to use two, one to hold it in place and one to break it. And it's hard. You just keep breaking it off like that. I just turn it until it snaps. but it's hard. And then you have to pull this out. You can't catch your finger. Um, my brother won't do it for me. He makes me do all that stuff. He says, "You know how," and I do. Anyway, have a lovely night. Thank you all for coming. Let's see who's all here. Eleanor went and chatted with me. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out here. Have a beautiful day. I'd love you to have a beautiful day. Becky, thanks for coming. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys. Good night, Trish. Good night, Eleanor. Who else is here? Becky. Good night. Janice, thanks for coming. Really do appreciate you coming. Hello, hello. Who else do I missed a whole lot. My phone doesn't flip because it's not on the thing. And then this one goes too fast. I can't see. Thank you for the hearts. Oh, guys. You guys are just so nice to me. Um, you're like Mike Old Goal. Uh, Jackie Make. Mike is going in and out. My mic is going in and out. Oh, you know what? Someone else told me that once the other day. I wonder if my computer is going out on me. Hmm. Sorry about that. Thanks for letting me know. Um, very cute. Thank you. Super cute. Thanks. Thanks. Good night, everybody. I hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Let's see. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll be on tomorrow night for sure. Probably about 8:30 again. Seems to be things will be changing in the very near future that I might be on earlier. Some of you like that. I have some stuff in the works to change up some stuff, so it will be really a whole lot nicer. I'm hoping. I'll let you know tomorrow. I find out tomorrow some good stuff. I'm so excited, but I can't say anything yet. So, all right, that's all I'm going to tell you. We'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks so much. Have a lovely night. Don't forget to craft something now.